I am the God who sees. Genesis 6:13.
And Hagar, in her distress, names God as El Roi, the God who sees. This name reveals God's intimate awareness of our circumstances. Even when we feel invisible or forgotten, God sees us fully and compassionately. Consider moments when you felt unseen or overlooked. Remind yourself that God sees you entirely and cares deeply about your situation. Lord, thank you for seeing me in every moment. Help me to find comfort in your watchful presence and to trust that I am never alone.
I am the shield. Genesis 15:1.
God promises Abram that he is his shield, offering protection and security. In times of fear or vulnerability, God stands as our defender, guarding us against harm and guiding us safely. Identify areas where you feel exposed or threatened. Invite God to be your shield in these situations, trusting in his protective care. Lord, be my shield in times of trouble. Protect me from harm and give me the courage to face challenges knowing you are with me.
I am your provider. Genesis 22:14.
When God provided a ram for Abraham in place of Isaac, he was called Jehovah Jireh, the Lord will provide. This name assures us that God sees our needs and provides in his perfect timing. Reflect on your current needs and bring them before God, trusting in his provision and timing. Remember past instances where he has provided for you. Jehovah Jireh, thank you for being my provider. Help me to trust in your provision and to be patient as I wait on your perfect timing.
I am the Lord who sanctifies you. Leviticus 20:8.
God declares himself as the one who sanctifies us, setting us apart for his purposes. Sanctification is a process of being made holy, and God is actively involved in transforming us into his likeness. Consider areas in your life that need purification or growth. Invite God to work in these areas, trusting in his sanctifying power. Lord, sanctify me and make me holy. Transform my heart and mind to reflect your character and purposes.
I am the Lord, your peace. Judges 6:24.
Gideon built an altar to the Lord and called it Jehovah Shalom, the Lord is peace. In the midst of turmoil and fear, God offers a peace that surpasses understanding, calming our hearts and minds. Identify sources of stress or anxiety in your life. Bring them to God, seeking his peace to guard your heart and mind. Jehovah Shalom, grant me your peace in the midst of life's storms. Calm my anxious thoughts and help me to rest in your presence.
I am the Lord, your healer. Exodus 15:26.
God reveals himself as Jehovah Rapha, the Lord who heals. He is concerned with our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being, offering restoration and wholeness. Reflect on areas in your life that need healing. Pray for God's restorative touch and seek his guidance in the healing process. Jehovah Rapha, heal me in every area of my life. Restore what is broken and bring wholeness to my body, mind, and spirit.
I am the Lord, your righteousness. Jeremiah 23:6.
God is our righteousness, covering our imperfections and making us right before him. Through his grace we are justified and called to live in righteousness. Acknowledge areas where you've fallen short and accept God's righteousness as your covering. Strive to live in a way that reflects his holiness. Lord, thank you for being my righteousness. Help me to live a life that honors you and reflects your holiness.
I am the Lord, your shepherd. Psalm 23:1.
God leads, guides, and cares for us. He provides for our needs and protects us from harm, ensuring we lack nothing. Reflect on how God has guided and provided for you. Trust him to continue leading you on the right path. Lord, my shepherd, thank you for your guidance and provision. Lead me in paths of righteousness for your name's sake.
I am the Lord, your rock. Psalm 18:2.
God is described as our rock, a firm foundation and refuge in times of trouble. He offers stability and strength when everything else feels uncertain. Identify areas where you need stability. Lean on God as your unshakable foundation. Lord, you are my rock and fortress. Help me to stand firm in you when the world around me is unstable.
I am the Lord, your Redeemer. Isaiah 44:24.
God is our Redeemer, purchasing our freedom and restoring us from sin and brokenness. He brings us back into right relationship with Himself. Reflect on the areas where you've experienced redemption. Thank God for His saving grace and live in the freedom He provides. Redeemer, thank you for rescuing me from sin. Help me to live in the freedom and joy of your salvation.
I am the Lord, your strength. Psalm 2:7.
Even God is our strength, empowering us to face challenges and overcome obstacles. When we feel weak, His strength sustains us. Identify situations where you feel weak or overwhelmed. Rely on God's strength to carry you through. Lord, be my strength when I am weak. Empower me to face each day with courage and confidence in you.
I am the Lord, your light. Psalm 27:1.
God is our light, illuminating our path and dispelling darkness. With Him, we can navigate life's uncertainties with clarity and hope. Seek God's guidance in areas where you need direction. Trust Him to light your way. Lord, shine your light on my path. Guide me through the darkness and lead me into your truth.
I am the Lord, your deliverer. Psalm 40:17.
God is our deliverer, rescuing us from danger and lifting us out of despair. He intervenes on our behalf, bringing salvation and hope. Reflect on times when God has delivered you. Trust Him to continue rescuing you from present challenges. Deliverer, thank you for rescuing me. Continue to save me from trials and lead me into your peace.
I am the Lord, your refuge. Psalm 46:1.
God is our refuge, a safe place in times of trouble. He offers shelter and protection when we face life's storms. In moments of fear or uncertainty, run to God as your refuge. Find comfort in His presence. Lord, be my refuge and strength. Shelter me from life's storms and give me peace in your presence.
I am the Lord who is there. Ezekiel 48:35.
God's presence dwells with His people. God is ever present, never leaving nor forsaking us. His presence is our constant companion. Acknowledge God's presence in your daily routines. Invite Him into every moment. God, thank you for being with me always. Make me aware of your presence today.
I am the Lord Almighty. Genesis 17:1.
God introduces Himself as El Shaddai, the Almighty God. God's power knows no bounds. He is sufficient and mighty to accomplish His will. Trust in God's almighty power to handle what feels overwhelming in your life. El Shaddai, I rest in your might. Strengthen me and accomplish your purposes through me.
I am the Lord Most High. Psalm 7:17.
God is exalted above all, the Most High. God reigns supreme over all creation. His authority is unmatched. Worship God today, acknowledging His sovereignty and majesty. El Elyon, I exalt you as the Most High. Be glorified in my life.
I am the everlasting God. Isaiah 40:28.
God is eternal, without beginning or end. In a transient world, God's eternal nature offers stability and hope. Anchor your trust in God's everlasting nature, knowing He remains constant. El Olam, thank you for your eternal presence. I find security in your unchanging nature.
I am the Alpha and Omega. Revelation 22:13.
God is the beginning and the end. God encompasses all of time. He is the author and finisher of our faith. Trust God with your past, present, and future, knowing He holds all things together. Alpha and Omega, I entrust my life to you. Complete the good work you've begun in me.